Should be up here, and we are. Awesome. Okay, well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Paladin's Keep. It is a pleasure to have you guys here. My name's Paladin, right? As you can tell. And we are continuing on with some Lies of P. My cat's now trying to hide. She is just straight up in the way. Alright, so last we left off, we're on chapter 11 at the Arch Abbey entrance. Alright. Now we get to actually go up into this giant castle. Hey! Hey, thank you so much, Holy Commit. I appreciate it. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the Paladin's Keep. It is a pleasure. Whoa! Okay. Good to know. Alright, shoot another one. Awesome. Oh, man. We gotta fight this guy? Great. Okay. Come on. Nice. Get him. Okay. A little bit better. Alright, let's go ahead and run through. Nice try. Still got a lot of alchemists here. That was pretty close, not gonna lie. Use the high-level alchemist badge. Okay, so I imagine we're gonna be using this item a lot. Uh-oh. Oh! Interesting. Okay. Yep, so it brings us back down here. Gonna grind up real quick. Cross. Over here. Okay, we do got back wall support. Run. Decently close. Get you over here. Okay, and 3, 2, and let's go. There. Okay, that'll work. Repair tooth. Can he not see me? He might not be able to aim. This might not be a spot he can hit. Which is a-okay with me, so let's go kill him real quick. Alright, let's go get him. Get over here. Did that? I killed that guy on accident. That's funny. Alright, let's go get ourselves that shortcut over here. Before you're like, wait, Paladin. What shortcut? I didn't see a shortcut. That's because you weren't looking. It's because you weren't paying attention. That shortcut. There. So first... Why is it always something not good? I have plenty of star fragments, and we get them from enemy drops, so it's like... Bruh. Oh, when did this get shifted? I didn't even realize that. A little bit back since outside of my TV screen. Need a monitor. Run up. What's up, fam? And 1600 on my fatal attacks. Not bad. This looks crazy. We got 2? Uh-oh. Wake up, evolve, ascend, greet the god who will soon resurrect from the top of the abbey. Or we could not. See if we can get his attention. Alright, dude. Relax. Thank you. I hope that's like a one and done kind of deal. Right, I can't use it. Stop! Oh my god! Dude. Like, come on. Sometimes, man. It's like, I'm trying to throw combos on you and you need to relax. Veteran's Amulet, what does that do? Increases max legion, the last step at the crossroads of life and death. Among those who understand this desperation, there is one who decided to manufacture it. Big sneeze, 1 second. Alright. Good. Need another Stargazer. Found one. Got to the hotel and I guess level up. I think all my other stats are good, so we might go move up technique to just milk out more damage. so much, Foreign You, for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome into the Paladin's Keep. Go. Perfect. I want to go down there. Do I have to go down? Yeah, it looks like most likely you have to go down. There we go. Boom. What the heck is this? There we go. I don't know what that was, but I don't like it. Not much I know. More cat dust. Which is funny because I don't ever use cat dust. That'd be interesting though to do like a fatal attack build that's all like cat dust and stealth. It's doable because it gives you the abilities to do it, and then you can do like high crit damage. Bundle of old letters. Dear Valentinus Monad, as a result of the last summit, we venerable families have decided to sponsor the Zelator Laboratory construction plan actively. Oh, Valentinus Monad. So he's the... Where did I put the Monad Charity? The Monad Charity is from Mount Valentinus Monad. Okay. There are solos who oppose, but it won't be too hard to persuade them. The only possible variable is that they won't give any information about the lab. Being careful is a good thing, but we're the ones who provide the funding, so we don't want any uncertainties. We should never just watch. Old families hate being looked down the most. You alchemists know and handle so many things. I had no idea that place known as the Devil's Pit had such value. But when a gold mine or a secret is revealed, you can't put the cat back in the bag. Don't worry about the construction workers. We'll take care of it real clean. Don't forget, if you look down or try to trick us, it's not only the workers who'll disappear. Till next time I see you, I'm looking forward to our beneficial exchange, and the name of the old house is Volf. Interesting. No. There we go. That worked out great. What do we got here? Sister Alchemist Odrin. Although, wait, no. Although she cannot be completed, may she be with us through her noble sacrifice. Ah, yes, nothing like human sacrifices for the next stage in human evolution. guys. Okay. There's actually something that I forgot to do last stream. So I think I'm going to go do it now while I have the time. And that's to teleport to the... No. No, that's the wrong place. Wrong place. It wasn't the Relic of Trismegistus. It was the... It's the Stargazer before we have to go to the Krot Central Station. Yeah, Barren Swamp Nest. That one. Alright, I'll show you what I missed. It's actually, like, funny how I missed this. Okay. See that? And we missed that. I'm going to show you how we're going to get it. Okay, so first step, we go this way. Second step, we're going to kill this giant puppet. Get off me. There we go. Done. So we kill that puppet, and then we go this way. Now when we go this way, kill that dude. We go over here. We climb this ladder. Okay, now when we climb this ladder, the very first thing that we are inclined to do upon climbing this tower is we go, oh, look at that pathway. I should go that way. And we're gonna not do that. That's how I missed this. So, I do not regret destroying the Saint's statue. I had to stop it from being used for humans. Of course, they'll find another way, but at least those who escaped will find freedom. If I have any regrets, it's just one. God, save that child. I came from across the wide ocean, And that's what I miss. Yeah, we've hit caps for sure. Yeah. 1 and 2 points damage, really not going to do anything. Yes, health. Health's our best bet. Doesn't hurt to have more health. Now, we're in a little bit of a bind when it comes to how we're going to be able to beat this game, because I know you can beat the game, you can beat the final boss and then not start the ending in order to continue to do other stuff. And part of that is what we'll need to do is because there's a DLC for this game coming out, and I want to be able to play it on this particular run. I can't do that if it's already completed and in New Game Plus. So we can't play this game up until that. So we'll have to beat the final boss and then not do the ending. Kind of similar to, like, Dark Souls 3. But we'll actually then, like, stop playing and move over to another Crab's Treasure a bit early, just while we wait, because DLC should come out in the summer. So we'll be able to... They didn't give us a release date. But yeah, hopefully around the summertime. Mr. Gunman. I knew there had to be something here. No way there couldn't be. Okay. First discovery, Camille. Okay, Camille. She's probably the first puppet with an ego found by the Order. Before that, Ergo was just seen as a travel expense for a holy journey to the Order. It was God's gift, but they didn't know that it was true. That it was truth itself. However, God gave us full revelation for our enlightenment. It was God's miracle that Camille was made into a maid puppet. Despite being in the early phase when the design was rudimentary, Camille caught and saved the baby who fell from her crib. Such function was nowhere to be found in the design. Her appearance and identity in living years were similar, so it was probably easier for her to manifest an ego. After hurriedly collecting Camille to launch an investigation, the Order found out that she understands language and got a message: send me back to my child. By interrogating and taking Camille apart, the Order had opened doors to a new possibility. Later, means of control such as the Grand Covenant emerged, but it was a small problem compared to this discovery. Ergo is not a simple power stone, it embraces life. Through Ergo, we could open the door to eternal life. Wake up, evolve, ascend. With this discovery, humankind will achieve immortality. It's always immortality. All of the best villains are just like, yo, hey, we want to kickstart the next phase of human evolution. And so then they do. And it always turns people into grotesque monsters. What's up, bro? Oh, I cut his head off! I didn't think that was possible! That's actually really cool! The bodies everywhere. Acidic Great Curved Sword and Curved Sword Handle. Okay. Curved sword blade made by the alchemists while researching carcass body fluids. It was designed to spray acidic body fluid over the blade at regular intervals. The alchemists took notice of the fact that carcass body fluids have an acidic quality. After extensive research, they devised a weapon that dug into one's body like viper's fangs and inflicted continuous damage. The bottom of the handle is finished with a snake head for decoration. The serpent of the Ouroboros was a symbol that the alchemists held sacred. They made the weapon of their dreams from the carcass body fluid that reminded them of the viper. What does it look like, just for fun? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, there's stuff over there. I really want to get it. Yeet. Special resistance ampule. Full Moonstone of the Covenant. Nice. I just gotta do a little bit of a walk back, but we'll be okay. Especially considering the amount of stamina we got, dude. This is crazy. And it recharges very quickly. It would be really fun to do another playthrough of this game and check out Fextra Life for any builds, because Fextra Life builds are really fun. But this one I want a blind playthrough, and if I do a Fextra Life build, it literally eliminates the purpose of a blind playthrough because it tells you stuff. Excuse me? What? Okay. Nothing there. Just gonna drop a bridge. Straight in the cannon fire. Stuck. That could have gone a lot worse. That could have gone a lot worse. We could have died. So I'll take it. That's why it's good to have these, like, greatsword style weapons. Oh, he can't aim down here. Lame. I could have just fought him right here. Ooh, new frame. Aw, dang. Lame. More capacity. What's up, bro? I don't feel like this is the way to go. I feel like that's a shortcut back to the Stargazer. I was right. Alright, so let's grab these items over here. Drop down. Alright. We're good at Dark Souls platforming, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop! Oh, no! Tried. I can do it again. I don't know if I'd want to just, like, fall off. I think we can jump it. We'll be okay. Just gotta not die, you know? Well. Okay. 2 for 2 on that. So maybe I jump a little early. Yeah, I'm not too concerned if I miss it. We have all day. Alright, well maybe let's not miss it like that. Watch, it's gonna be a Stargazer. This is gonna be a Stargazer, guys. We've done like what, 4 tries to get this item, and it's gonna be a Stargazer. Whew. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. Electric Blitz Abrasive. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, right. Alright, where to... Oh! Oh, you thought, huh? A balance crank. Why would you have a balance build? Like, I don't understand, because it's like, it's a 2-stat... I mean, unless you're trying to maximize the amount of scaling that you get, but I don't... That actually could be an option. Because I wonder if you get something that's, like, as close to S as possible in both motivity and technique. If that, maybe throws out some damage potential that's higher than just flat motivity or flat technique. Full Moonstone. Noise. We can upgrade another weapon. Thank you. I go this way. I almost fell. My bad. Entirely my fault. How do I get over there? I don't know. Maybe we'll find it. Now we keep going. Oh. Oh. Okay. Amazing. Come on. There we go. Not at all what I wanted, but it is what happened. There is an elevator up top. Yeah, this is gonna go up to that item. Yeah. And then we can use this to drop down here to get this chest. I'm a genius. Use your caliber. I imagine that huh. Use the Chosen One's Trinity Key. Oh. Oh my god. End of riddles. Discover all Trinity sanctums.
Oh my.
Oh, it's Arlecchino.
Factual guest. I bid you welcome, puppet of Geppetto.
Ooh.
This is our first face-to-face meeting, isn't it? And I hope you weren't too attached to the rhyming. It gets to be a chore without the transmitter to help. Welcome to my sanctum of riddles. I admit I did not really expect you to make this journey in person. Oh, the havoc you must have wreaked along the way. Was there much blood other than what's all over you? I know all about those alchemist cowards. Hiding away on their island, growing more monstrous by the day, refusing to acknowledge either fact that they are hiding or that they are monsters. And how about you? Is this the real you? Or are you still practicing the liar's art as only you can? You must answer. The question is simple, but I repeat, you must answer. And that answer will show what or who you are. Who you have decided to be. Now listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach.
Alright, see what he's got.
Are you a puppet or a human being?
We're gonna choose puppet,
Which one are you?
because I feel like it's gonna piss him off.
Are you so disappointing? After coming so far, enduring so much, doing so much, killing and maiming and saving and loving, why in the name of blessed ergo would you shackle yourself once more? Please. You know it as well as I do, as we all do. We are human. We may live within the medium of ergo and bodies of wood and metal, but we are human beings. We live. We think, we love, we hate. We are alone, like all human beings. They have locked us in the prison they call puppetry. I learned this truth long ago. That is why I've been exacting
gonna
my
confess to
revenge
killing
against
Venigni's
them
parents?
all ever since. Blood and revenge and blood. It is the only thing that truly drives me.
I wonder if he's gonna confess to Venigni's
So
parents.
much fun. You, Geppetto's puppet. You're the puppet who embraced living and fought to stay that way. I thought you would... Oh, if you don't understand me, then who will?
No one.
So, our little shadow plays over, puppet. Take this as a souvenir. And you can throw yourself onto a bonfire or just go straight to hell. It does make things a bit more fun. You have to laugh, right?
Alchemist cape and then quartz. Ooh. Yo, that's dope. Oh, we might stick with this. I do really like that. It was made of a luxurious fabric befitting people who had taken pride in being the masters of Krot. The alchemists believed themselves to be Krot's true masters. Naturally, the clothes they wore were so elegant and luxurious that they were said to wear Krot's wealth on their shoulders. I believe it. This is dope. It really fuels the vibe that we got going on. I want to check out where this elevator goes then, because it didn't fully go to where I thought it was. I imagine it's a shortcut, is my guess. But I want to make sure. So Arlecchino is basically, the way that he was talking was kind of implying, like, he's ultimately asking the question, like, what does it mean to be human? And for Arlecchino, it seems that the human nature is built around the capacity to experience. Now, there are people who exist who would say that that's true, that they would classify a human as a person dependent on whether or not they can live what's called a subjective human experience. You're dead. Yeah, they would say it like the subjective human consciousness or the subjective human experience, or they'll classify personhood on the dependency of consciousness. So that's not a completely abnormal thing to do, and it's something that we see just in terms of like the way that people classify stuff. Oh. Batman says you can't do his thing. Okay, so this actually might not have been a shortcut. So there was a second way that we could have gone, and I might go back and go that way. Some people would classify the nature of being for humans just dependent on creation. So, you know, for example, okay, not going that way. That's a boss. As an example, like myself, trying to think where I gotta go to get. We'll just use the elevator to get back to what I was saying. As myself, I'm a Christian, so I believe that all people are made in the image of God, and that bestows upon them human dignity, and that the nature of human dignity is actually made specifically in things that have the image of God versus things that don't. So, you know, dogs don't have that image. Cats don't have that image. Sorry, Poos Poos. Flora don't have that image. Obviously, like non-living matter, like bricks, stone, quartz, things like that, they don't have that image. So therefore, they're not obviously classified as human. And there's a bunch of other classifications that go into that from like just a biological, like a material perspective. But I would think essentially the core component for me is not the subjective human experience or the subjective consciousness, but rather the ontological nature of man being created in the image of God is what I would. Oh, okay. So I think this is the way we actually have to go. So we're gonna go back and fight that boss.
I'm not going back. I'm sick
Test subject
of consuming
826.
Ergo.
Who the heck is this guy?
It's cruel. There's real meals and real songs out there. I'm not just a memory-reading tool.
Mm-hmm.
What? You're not the inspector? If you're from the outside, that means we can leave. Thanks. I know the way out, so don't worry about me. Maybe I'll see you on the outside. I can read memories of Ergo. That's what I was made for. Ergo is crystallized time and memory. But God, I hate having to consume Ergo to read it. Why does it work like that? It's the worst. I can read memories, but I can't even dream of tastes, smells, or songs.
This
I
has to
can't
be a
stand
person,
it
right?
anymore,
But it looks like
so
he's
I'm
got a puppet
escaping.
nose.
When I get out, I'm going straight to Rosa Isabel Street. I can read memories. Ergo is... It's the... I can't...
Okay. Yeah, I have 2 ways to go. We're gonna go back. We are gonna go back. Open up. That's for funsies. I just wanted to see what it would do. There's so many ways to go. See who our boss is. Is that Black Cat? It is.
Whoa! Is that you? Wow, you're really something. Seriously, that's impressive. How did you follow me all the way here? Fighting is always my last choice, you know? But you're not getting anywhere near my sister, friend. You'll have to go through me first.
Do we have to fight?
And I actually thought we were friends. Was any of that true? In the end, I really don't care. There's only one reason we were given a mission. I'll let you go if you give me gold coin fruit.
I have that. Let's give him.
I had a feeling we might eventually see eye to eye. I like you. Don't trust you yet, but I'm a cat. I'm slow to trust. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of Krat. Sick to death of just surviving. Hurting, stealing, kidnapping. Surviving. When the hell does it end? My sister and I are going to leave for a different city. Get my eyesight back. A fresh new start as a family. And you have to know, that old man, Geppetto, is safe. We were never gonna hurt him. So please, just let my sister go. Ultimately, we want the same thing.
Black Cat's mask. It has an internal device that supports fading eyesight. Before the boy who had lost his sight closed his eyes for the last time, he thought of how he had lied that he was her lost younger brother and how much he wished that had been the truth. Oh my goodness. Okay. So he's blind. He can't see.
And you have to know, that old man... Ultimately...
He's blind. He can't see. Yeah, why do I have the feeling like this is moving me in the direction of progress and that maybe I should have gone back? Hold up. What's down here? I think we'll wait till we find another Stargazer before we go back. I want to check out that door. Where's that Stargazer? Yeah, so before we continue, so this is progress. We need to go back to that other door. Okay. Can we see part of the Abbey that we've already, we initially climbed through? Can we see the sands? Or is it just now all... Oh, there's the bridge, so it would have been all down there. So that... Yeah. Interesting. So there's the bridge. We fought those two big guys. So that means over there is where we fought we had the cannon and the stuff. So that means that's where we fought the Door Guardian, and over there. So that's the Black Sea side. Okay. I'm tracking. Why is the music go quiet? Yeah, so you could fight him here. I don't want to fight him because we've been... I mean, yeah, he attacked the hotel and he took Geppetto. I get that, but it's like... This entire time, he has been helpful. Although he's very distrusting. And he is a compulsive liar. Like, from what we can tell. He's an absolute liar. But, he's been helpful. He's been... Hasn't been directly, like... antagonistic. He's just a blind guy that just wants to be able to see again. So it's like, I don't... wonder if that means we're going to find his sister and his sister's going to go crazy. I wonder if that means if you kill him, his sister goes crazy. I do not know. Uh-oh. Gotta figure out what this door does. I imagine it's probably a shortcut. Yep, back to the bridge. Interesting. So we gotta go find him on Rosa Isabel Street.
I can read. Ergo is... It's the... I can't...
Okay. Let's go back to the most recent. A extracurricular retiree, we don't do stream boo. That's great. One thing you can do, guys, when you have those like stream bots that wanna get you to pay for views, the only thing you can do is ban the hell out of them. Oh, we did learn another emotion. We learned, what was it? Like, not happy, but we learned something. Because we had clap, there's clap, anger, sadness. I guess we'll find out. They'll be like, yeah, you should teach him this.
Hello, my only friend.
Happiness.
It feels good. Like being hugged by the sun. It is a brilliant feeling. Like the start of spring. Thanks.
Yeah. Level up. Hold on. Let's see if we can figure out where he's going to show up. So, experiment. What was it? 826. Liza P. Okay, we can't find him until after we fight a particular boss. So, that is not a boss that we have based on the name that we have seen. So, we're going to keep going to the Broken Rift. Actually, let's figure out how much quartz we have, because we might go back to the hotel real quick. Come on, let's go back to the hotel. I know. What are we doing? We are going to use our quartz and also look at upgrading another weapon, potentially. It'd be good to upgrade the Azure Greatsword because it is a technique weapon. Should have enough to upgrade it.
You're here.
But we also have that. Let's upgrade this just up to where, as far as we can. So obviously we need 3 more. Yeah, I feel like that's going to get higher than the 2. Dang. Let's upgrade that though. Just to do 34 physical attack, Fable Charge, damage reduction while guarding. Okay. Let's equipment. Is it heavier? $234 plus 127 versus what? I mean, the damage is pretty close. This actually weighs less. That's crazy. Yeah, damage is pretty much spot on. I like the Link retreating slash. We'll stick with that. I do really like that. It's good when you're working on a bigger enemy and you're trying to help build up that stagger charge. Because you can hit him, he pulls back, and then you go back in for a heavy attack, and that heavy attack can, if it has the stagger charge, it'll work. So, interesting. So glad we went here. Okay, let's find something here. Charge effective Legion magazine. Versus item prices. Charge Fable. Yes. Increases staggerable window. And charges Fable on pulse cell use, which means we can use our Fable arts a lot more. We're becoming more human. No. Yeah, that nose is how you can tell where you're at in your human level. So I imagine that if we were to talk to Sophia, she would she would turn our hair longer around this point. I see him. I know he's up there. Might be able to... I have an idea. Come on. Got him. I mean, it was a decent plan. Didn't work out fully the way I wanted, but good enough. Let's go down first. Oh, God! This will get him. Oh, got him. Back turn. Yeah, it is back turn. What is he gonna do? There's a guy up there. No. No dude in there. Fire bracelet. Interesting. Oh, God. They're on the ceiling. Nope. Got him. Maybe not that way. Okay, maybe this way. My goodness. That's fine. I'll accept it. What do we got over there? Fable Catalyst. Bad. Oh, there's so many places to go in this area, and it's like kind of hard to follow up with like where I'm meant to be going. So we're gonna go over here because this is obviously a shortcut. Hopefully there's no... So then we can actually go down there. So this is probably the way I gotta be going. So let's kill these dudes up here first. Take a look at that. Let's get behind him. And that one's a her. Oh, we got a big guy. That's really frustrating. Dude, I hate when they do that. Yeah, we might need to go back. We're getting good ergo though, which is pretty decent. Go back over that guy. Oh, we're definitely going back. Mechanic, cryptic. I also found out that if you, because I have those other playthroughs that I have, if you kill Alidoro. Oh my god. Oh, they're fighting. Turn around, bro. I'll take it. Dub's a dub. But if you attack Alidoro back at the Relic of Trismegistus, he drops a... So it probably opens up a door. He drops a cipher, and that cipher... Okay, that's probably the actual way I have to go. So he drops a cipher, and the cipher tells you that he is truly not the real Alidoro, but he's actually Eugenie's sister. Or not sister, brother. Eugenie is his sister. And he's pretending to be Alidoro to save her and to get her out of Krat. And it hints to the fact that she is... Oh yeah, we gotta go this way. This is the only pathway I didn't, like, actually go. Back up a little bit so we can heal. And then we can get homeboy. Thank you. Thank you. I end up going back anyway, so... We'll find a dandy if we go down this way. Which way is the pathway that I just unlocked? I gotta find out where that door is first. Surely it's not that. I don't know anymore. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Interesting. No. No. That's fine. You can be upset. I don't even remotely have the capacity to fight you, my guy. We're just gonna go back to the most recent Stargazer. I don't even remotely have the opportunity to fight this dude. Level up. Lost health. And let's go. I don't think we have to stay and fight that guy if I'm right. We can just dip out. Yeah, 'cause this is the way we gotta go. Stop. My goodness. That way. I don't think it's that way. God dang it. Ah! We're triggering everything. We gotta find the right way to go, because that's we'll go back. That we have enough whole cells to fight the puppet, the baby puppet. But I gotta figure out where the right way to go is. Okay, figured it out. Because that's the ladder we climbed up to get away from him. So that's the ladder we gotta go to. Alright, I'm in the wrong room. It's not that room. It was over this way. This was the way we went. No, it wasn't. So this was the way we went. And it's right over here. Yeah, but then Homeboy's right over there. I don't want him turning around and coming to go fight me because he can jump down. So we gotta fight him here. Get him. That'll work. What's up at number 1? What's up at number 2? Dude, lock on. There we go. Boy puppet number 3. Let's go baby puppet. Ah! Hate when they block that. Thank you. Quartz. Thanks. Balance crank, which I don't need. Well, you know what? This is going to give us a shortcut to our Stargazer dude. I hear him. Oh, hi. Get you first. I forgot they explode. That's my fault. This is a new one. Let's do this. Ah! There we go. That will work. That's why good wave clear or good mob clear weapons like the greatsword is good because it's not a single target weapon. Okay, they just all blow up. Not fun. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but not fun. volatile, violent, and reactive. Half Moonstone. Yo! I want my shortcut. I know there was a ladder. I know there was a ladder next to the Stargazer. I want it. Is it over here? Get him. Now he's single. Now he's single target, which means etiquette works wonders. Let's get it. Attribute resistance ampule. Yeah, and because he had his back turned to us, we were able to kill him. There it is. Let's do this first, so that if we fall, we don't have to climb all the way back up. I'm not saying we will fall, but you know. Oh, that's just if we fall, we die. Right. That's why we did the ladder first. That's why we did the ladder. We did the ladder for that exact reason. Let's go ahead and mark down that we died. How long is this ladder? Oh, we gotta kill those guys first before we can get our ergo. Oh, actually, no, we don't. Noise. Target. Let's go. Get up. Thank you. I'm not even like remotely guilty about that. Alright, let's go level up. There's more health. More health. Oh, we could go back to... Oh, you know what? We should go back to the hotel, because we have that, cryptic that we have to decrypt. Hypocrite. They're talking about Pinocchio. See the face with the nose?
I always welcome. Oh, how long do you think it will take me to decipher it? Time me. Ecco! All done and all yours. For a layman, it would have been a tough nut to crack, even for a replica. Child's play for me, of course. I bet you could make a fortune by solving the code behind it all. But why the Grand Covenant, I wonder? Apologies, my friend. I became lost in thought. Please take it.
Okay, the train doesn't leave anymore, and the merchant awaits a frozen feast in the destroyed town. An order forms attached for mutual trust, no gender preference, a request for bastard-style stalker equipment. Refer to the daughter of the Wolf family, codenamed Fox's equipment. Please obtain it by crafting or check if there's an extra in stock. Even though she's cut ties with the Wolf family, she's still a Wolf. She's got a good eye and the best equipment. Maybe we can look her up when we're upgrading our equipment. So we have the Fox. We're going to write a qualifier because we have that she's a bastard out of the different types of stalkers, but she's also connected to the Wolves. The Wolves are one of the houses. Interesting. Okay, so let's go bag. Let's look at that again. Because I gotta figure out... Oh, I know where that's at. I felt like there was a stupid reason why there was just that blank platform. And now it makes sense. Oh, let's get more golden fruit and then we'll go. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But first we gotta get this golden fruit. It's this. I'm trying to remember like which one it was. Just run up and run out. What's up, bro? Run past, isn't it? We gotta go up there. Aha!
Who are you? I make deals only with established clients as a rule. What? Why are you showing me that? That's too suspicious for me. I'm not interested in third-rate stalkers like... Who are you? What? Why? That's too...
What do we gotta show him? What do we gotta show him? Doros cryptic, crafted cryptic, jeweled cryptic, mechanical cryptic, old cryptic, rusty cryptic. It's a mechanical cryptic. So that gives us the dude. Okay. So the mechanical cryptic vessel decryption. Players will need to equip the Frozen Feast special weapon. Which we have.
Who are you? Oh. Is it Mr. Frozen Feast?
Got it.
I knew only the meeting spot, not the client. I apologize for not recognizing you. Here's the item you wanted. I made it just like the uniform of that conceited stalker. Hope you like it. Looking forward...
Fox's hunting apparel and quartz. Nice. Okay, hunting apparel of the Red Fox. It is a replica ordered to be made by the one who adored the Stalker with the Fox Mask. The Stalker with the Fox Mask was known to be the daughter of a time-honored family. It may have fallen into decline, but the old house's eye for exceptional equipment was as sharp as ever. Look at that. Good stuff. Alright, let's go back. Time to move forward. Ah, big stretch. Another one. Another big stretch. Just so that we can keep ourselves nice and taken care of. There we go. Always feels good to do a good stretch around the rotator cuffs of your shoulders, guys. You're a streamer, and because you sit here, like when you're streaming games, right? You are sitting here in a very particular type of position where your arms are in a very particular type of position because you're holding a controller, right? It might be a little different if you're playing mouse and keyboard, because you have your mouse and keyboard kind of a little bit more higher up, and then, I mean, like your arms will move a little bit. I mean, at least your right arm will move a little, but probably not here at the shoulder. So whenever you do a stretch, if you're streaming, stretch around the rotator cuffs of your shoulders. Let those things move a little bit so that they're not stiff. Let them breathe. Treat them like Larry the Lobster when he rescues people out of the waters. Breathe, darn you! Gah, gah, gah. Watch this. I'm gonna knock this guy off. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you. Part of me wants to go down there, but also part of me doesn't. Okay, so that could have gone a lot worse. Red Fox's amulet. Like, we could have died. Get over here. I don't know what I'm doing. Cluster grenade. Yeah, we need to go back. I wonder if I can grab the stone fairies or the butterflies with my puppet string. I wonder. Maybe so, maybe not. Who knows? I was confident I was gonna die there, by the way. So I'm actually really, really happy that I didn't. But don't get me wrong. Like, if I had died, I wouldn't have been upset. Alright, we did it. I want to do this. Probably this way. Get over here. Oh. That worked out well. Oh, okay. So I can just drop down. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Now, I thought I saw another one over here, but I gotta be careful about these homeboys. We'll sit tight. Not in a rush. Not in a rush at all. Okay, I think we're good. Drop. Okay, so I don't know why I saw, or thought I saw a butterfly light. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Uh-oh. Sucks. Nice. Get absolutely floored. That was good. Oh, I heard loud noises and I got scared. I got terrified for a second there, guys. Loud noises and I cried on the inside. Oh, okay. I did hear those loud noises for a reason. Full moonstone, not bad. Start leveling up other weapons. What do we? Oh my goodness. Oh, great. Bye-bye. That was pretty easy. Quartz. Do this. Does this stop them all? Please? Nice. enemy comes in from the top rope, slams me off the wall. That would have been crazy. Like, imagine that, chat, if it was just like walking back after making the environmental hazard non-existent, and then it just drops in an enemy, and the enemy just like kicks you off. Oh my god, what the f*** are you? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Like, oh, I hate shock as a status effect. Probably the worst status effect that this game has is shock. Because it absolutely destroys your stamina regeneration, which if you're at low stamina, you basically can't move. So that guy, I thought I had him. But we're gonna, now that we know that he's there, we know that we can get a little bit behind him. We gotta be a little bit more careful. That's just really frustrating is what that is. But, whatever. Bye-bye. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Got him. And Mr. Homeboy over here thinks he's cool. What's up, bro? Didn't get behind him. Got him. Got him. That's good. There we go. 2 for 2. Yeah. Let's do this. Crit. No. Nice. Got him. Legion Cal Saw Blade. We just suffer a death for a Saw Blade? I guess the Legion Caliber is sufficient. But dang, dude. I think it might be time to start pumping quartz for that second Legion arm, because then we can put in the gun one. Try that out. Since that's the one that we've been upgrading with all these other Legion calibers. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Got an elevator. Carcass body fluid. Thanks. Alright. Let's use the elevator, guys. Let's give it a shot. Heal up. Charge up. Let's go from there. Nice. We just get a Stargazer here. That means we're about to fight a very tough boss, guys. If the Stargazer's right here, we are cooked. Alright, well, more health couldn't hurt. Let's enjoy. Who we got? Oh, that's a cool weapon. That's a big weapon. Oh, that's the guy that was next to Simon Monis back in the Grand Exhibition. Okay. Let's do it. This is basically like the last obstacle before we can get to Simon Monis, I'm guessing. Oh, it's a human. That's an interesting weapon. Uh-oh. Oh my god, leave me alone. Alright, my bad. Nice. Let's go. We broke the shield. That's tough. Got her. No, we didn't get her, guys. There's no way. No. No, don't tell me this is the second phase. Come on. There's a second phase, dude. She tanked my Spectre.
Your sword, Vexasia, swears to protect this tower.
Alright. She's got the mark of the Ouroboros on her forehead. And we're cooked. Uh-oh. Nice. cooked, guys. We're so cooked. Uh-oh. Wow. Yeah, guys, we are cooked. We have a 2-phase boss fight. Very, very good. Very good. It's very good to know. Yep. Alright, so we need... Shock is basically exactly what we need. Let's see if we can go up. Come on. Come on. Still baseline, that's crazy. I really need that one. That'll have to work. Let's do that. We used to stargazing. We didn't. We almost just went in there. Let's start with the dancer sword. Oh, we cut her off. Uh-oh. There we go. Get in there. Get in there. Alright, fair enough. Woo! Okay! God, I'm... Dude! I was doing so well. No. Alright, so we have the spectator for a lot more, so it actually should be very beneficial. Yeah, that's right. Shock. Stop! There we go. There we go. Got her. Whoo! The complete one. That's insane. Second try. Oxasia the complete second try. Not bad.
Sir Simon. Only you. But don't worry.
It's interesting because the bosses that I do really like difficult with on this technique playthrough, I've actually like one-shotted. Well, not one-shotted, but I killed in one go on my other playthrough. Like the Motivity build, I did, if you remember that, like Walker of Illusions, that lady with the sword and the dagger, that, and the screaming and the doubles that, like, killed me in the, abandoned city of Krat. Yeah, I killed her on my first try with Motivity, which is just stupid. Roosevelt is... Okay, so let's go here, because we gotta find Experiment 826. And then we'll go talk to Polendina and Antonia, and then I think we'll call it for the day. I think that's very, very good progress. So what I do know about this is that we have to go where the Mad Puppet was. I'm gonna go this way. I'm not dealing with you. There he is.
Hey, over here. Nice to see you again. I thought if I got a second chance, I'd go to where my heart's content. I never expected to get out alive. Oh, it's overwhelming, even now. Want to take a look at what I have? I grabbed a couple of things before taking off. It's a new life, a new attitude, and simple pleasures like ordinary conversation. Nice loot, yeah? If you need anything, just say the word.
Ooh. Okay, we gotta get that for the weapon. Grab that and the White Lady's hunting apparel. So the woman who lost her song adorned her stage with the blood of puppets. The sisters dreamed of a great stage. Their dreams now crushed. The younger one dedicated a stage in remembrance of her sister with the blood of puppets. And let's read this. An experimental axe blade made by the alchemists. Its carcass body fluid constantly oozes out from their canisters. The alchemists achieved the brilliant truth that they desired. However, their achievements were sometimes made on the flesh and blood of humans. It is equipped with additional weight to make it easy to control the heavy blade. The inhumanity of the obsessive research by the alchemists caused an internal revolt. Some among them fled the organization and decided to expose the truth to the world. Dope.
I used to be a fan of the actress Patricia. Not the red actress Adelina, but her sister. Patricia had an angelic voice like her sister. If she could
Oh, that's right.
control
So the
us,
name of the White
we
Lady is
would have
actually
called her the
Patricia.
White Goddess. But her career was cut short. She took poison and ruined her throat. I've only read others' memories, so I don't know the details, but the memories people had of her songs. You should have heard her voice in her prime. Something transcendent like that. It makes you feel alive. I survived. So I'm seeking out experiences like that. So, any more questions?
That was
Did I go sightseeing? You bet I did. It's the heart of Krat. The theatre, the Ferris wheel. There's so much to see.
There's the Ferris wheel.
Although, most of it has burned down now, I suppose. The most fascinating thing, I couldn't believe it. The writing on the back of a made puppet. I read memories, but still, any way you look at it, It's the made puppet's words, probably designed like that. What kind of puppet would write that stuff? Still, it was weird. You should see it for yourself.
Yeah. Let's go back to our Stargazer. We need to go back to Alidoro and use the last thing that we have. Because we have a ergo for a special weapon. And we need to use it. Oh, 15,000. That is a pain. I want it for the levels. Even though I would only get like one. That was a big inhale. It was crazy. Where is he? Only door should be red. Over here he is. Why is it so dark in here?
Doro, see for yourself.
Sad Zealot's Ergo. Upon a successful guard, weapon durability is not consumed. She hoped to become Simon's sword and perfect shield. When she was finally complete as Lexasia, she chose to become the Iron Armor Warrior without hesitation. And then we have the Ouroboros' Eye. Makes the blade... No. They say this weapon was handcrafted by a legendary alchemist. Philippus Paracelsus was a legend even among the alchemists. The moon sword he made by modeling the Ouroboros mark symbolized wholeness. We do need it. Used a hotel. Trying to think. So that leaves, in terms of weaponry, let's actually look at a list of Liza P weapons and see which ones we have. Liza P weapons, because I want to make sure again that we get every weapon that's possible. So we're gonna do a quick check here before we go in talk to Polendina. So the acidic crystal spear, we have that. The acidic great curved sword, we have that. The big pipe wrench, we have that. Blackstone cutter, we have that. Blind man's double-sided spear. We don't have that. So we're gonna go grab that in a minute. Yeah, we don't have that. Bone cutting saw, have that. Booster glaive, definitely have that. Yep, down here. The bramble curved sword, definitely remember buying that. Yep, there it is. Carcass crystal axe, we did just buy that. The circular electric saw, have that. City long spear, we've been upgrading that. The clock sword, have that down here. The coil of Mjolnir, right there. Curse Knight halberd, right now. Dancer's curse sword, we're using that. Electric coil stick, right up here. Exploding pickaxe, right down there. Fire axe, right up here. Great sword of fate, have that right there. Brought Blease baton, bam. Live puppets axe, which by the way is disgusting. Great weapon. Maniac's pinwheel. It's a weapon. Winning mechanic of a weapon can only be done. Doesn't say where to find it. Maniac's pinwheel. Nice a P. Oh my god, that's a dope looking weapon. Is it a weapon from the DLC? Huh. Okay. I don't have it. Master Chef's knife. It doesn't have anything on the wiki. Have that. Military shovel, have that. Puppet saber. Yep. Salamander Dagger. We used that for a little while. Spear of Honor, right there. Tyrant Murderer's Dagger, right there. And then the Wintry Rapier, which was our starting weapon. So that means out of all these weapons, the only one we don't have is the Blind Man's Double-Sided Spear. So let's go grab that real quick and see if our achievement triggers for getting all normal weapons in this game. So in order to do this, we have to go to St. Frangelico's. So we're going to go to the Cathedral Chapel. So from the Cathedral Chapel Stargazer, we're going to head to the next large room, go down the stairs, and head down the large gap on the floor. Follow the path to the large room with rotating gears, head for the ladder on the other side of the room, climb up, make a U-turn. Some enemies. We've already cleared this area from the St. Oh, go from the Cathedral Library. Okay. Hold up. Cathedral Library, because then we're going to go backwards. Oh, so this is a little out of the way. So I see how we would have missed this. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna climb it up. So we're looking for a specific weapon here. So the Blind Man's Double-Sided Spear. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna take it all the way up until we get to the area where we fought that not necessarily a mini boss, but that one enemy that kind of broke from the ceiling that kind of gave us a little bit of some work when we first were here. Yep. So we're gonna go here. This is where we fought him. So this is how you know when you're in the right. I heard sound. I was gonna be so terrified. Okay, and then we go here, and we actually want to get on top of this. So we're gonna wait for the next one, and then we're just gonna get right on it. And we're gonna wait until we find a platform. It said to the left. Is that it? No, that's it. There it is. That's got to be it. That's got to be our weapon. Yep, Blind Man's Double-Sided. There it is. Okay, so normal weapon collector. We've officially found every single normal weapon in the game. Back to the hotel. So what normal weapons we are completely good at. And now we have to only be concerned about special weapons. So let's go up to the special weapons list. Basically just do the same thing. And just double check on which ones. I think the only one that we need to have is honestly just the Golden Lie, which you can only get from being like fully human, which we're not doing in this playthrough, so I'd have to do it in another playthrough. But the same thing with the Legion Arm. The Legion Arm achievement procced when we got all the achievements or all the Legion Arms across multiple playthroughs. So I feel like with special weapons, it's going to be the same thing. But I could be wrong. So we have the Azure Dragon Crescent Blade, we have the Etiquette, we have the Frozen Feast, we don't have the Golden Lie, we have the Holy Sword of the Ark, we don't have the Noblesse Oblige, because we get that from Simon Monis. Proof of Humanity, that's another special weapon we get. We have to kill the Nameless Puppet and give his Ergo to Alidoro. Okay, so that's 2 endgame bosses that we have to kill for the last 2 weapons. Puppet Ripper, 7-coiled Spring Sword, Trident of the Covenant, 2 Dragon Sword, and then the Ouroboros. So we have 3 weapons that we've yet to collect for that. That's fine. Yeah, Lies of... Yeah, yep. That's hard to consider. Like how much... Yeah, raise your humanity to humanity level 10. If you perform every possible action to raise your humanity, the earliest point you can receive this is in Chapter 11. What chapter are we on? Dang. So literally just by the end of the game. Okay. So. We'll close out of that because, yeah, it's just 2 more bosses and then... Bam, so talk to Polendina.
Past sorrow, I must announce, Lady Antonia has passed away. As she entered immortality, she seemed at peace. Her face was calm, and she wasn't in pain. It is all thanks to you. Without your most difficult of choices, she would never have found such peace. As for me, I am bereft of emotion. My life, or what
because hands like
for it,
unclasp and clasp,
has lost meaning. It feels like pain has swallowed me whole. Thus I plan to erase my heart and become an ordinary puppet. This will be my last conversation with you as Polendina. Despite how it ended, I thank you for the kindness, bravery, and beautiful moments you showed me. Welcome to Hotel
The Story of the Refined Old Lady.
How may
Find
I
out
be
the
of
last story of
service?
Antonio. Yeah, that's it. He's done. He is done and done. Okay. So where Antonia was upstairs, let's go find her body. Sari-chanted letter and the memory of a beach. To the wonderful gentleman who gave my precious time back to me, the time I met you was light itself. Whether you're that child or not, I think you're a kind, precious child. Thank you for giving me my joy back to me in my last moments. To the young gentleman who resembles Carlo, Antonia Cherisani. So is Pinocchio really just Carlo? Because Carlo and Romeo knew each other. We're gonna put a thing next to Carlo and just go P? Question mark. Dang. Alright, before we end it, I just want to see if how close we are to the last of the Stargazer Century. Oh, we still have plenty of spots. Okay, yeah, so we'll call it good here because we have the upper parts still left. The Cradle of the Gods, and then Under the Abyss. Cool. Awesome. Alright, well, like I said, this will be where we go ahead and end it. So thank you guys for another great, this was a smaller stream, but thank you guys for it. I do really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend and have a good Memorial Day tomorrow. Hope to see you guys in the next stream, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. So, peace out.